Yeah, good evening, guys. Welcome back to the new video, or sorry, new lecture where we'll be doing the revision and PYQs, or basically you can say one shot of 3D. Okay, as you know, 3D plane is like almost completely omitted, so we'll be not doing that. We'll be instead focusing on the 3D and 3D line. So let's start the revision. It's a quick revision. You can easily go through all the things I have made here. So I'll read it one by one. So this is a rectangular Cartesian coordinate system. So what is rectangular Cartesian coordinate system in three dimension? So we have three axes, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. They all intersect at origin, and every of the axes are mutually perpendicular. So every is mutually perpendicular, right? These three axes form our 3D Cartesian plane. Let's see what we have next. This is the planes. Now, this is the XY plane, which considers or which consists of x axis and y axis together form the XY plane, as you can see here. The next is the YZ plane, which you can see again, it is highlighted here, which consists or which is formed by the y axis and z axis. And third is the XZ plane, which is found by x-axis and z-axis. So these three axes are called coordinate axes, as we all know, and these three planes, that is xy, yz, and xz, these three planes form the coordinate plane, which together form a 3D coordinate system. Now this is a basic formula: distance between 2 points. Now let's say we have 2 points x1, y1, z1, and x2, y2, z2. Then their distance between them is given by same. It is the extension of 2D formula. In 2D formula, we have only till here, right? Only this part. In 3D, we have the z coordinate. Similarly, the distance of P from origin, that means one of the point will be O 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0 will get under root x square, y square, and z square. Distance of P from x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. You can easily get it. I hope you know all this. Distance of P from x-axis is x-axis है ना, तो x को गैप कर देने का अंडर रूट वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर. सिमिलरली y एक्सिस है तो x square z square, z axis is तो x square y square. And same for plane, xy plane. So cancel out xy, will get mod z, mod y, and mod x. After that, we have the most important, which is direction cosines. So alpha, beta, gamma, as you can see, is angle made by a line with positive x, positive y, and positive z axis. So alpha is made by line with positive x, beta is positive y, gamma is positive z. What is direction cosines, or as we like to say DCs, that are cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. So these are known as direction cosines. They are usually we represented by L, M, and N. Let's see what we have next. L, M, and N. Well, L equals to cos alpha, M equals to cos beta, N equals to cos gamma. As we know that a vector or a line is multi-directional. That's two directional, right? If I draw a line, it has two directions, towards right side, towards left side. But in form of vector has unique direction. That means this can be either OP vector or it can be PO vector. This is only it is saying that if the OP vector DCS are LMN, then DCS of PO vector are minus L, minus M, minus N, because it rotates 180 degrees. Direction angles, yeah, okay. Direction cosines of x, y, and z axis. Now, if we consider x-axis as a line itself, so direction cosines of x-axis will be 1, 0, 0, y-axis will be 0, 1, 0, z-axis will be 0, 0, 1. Correct, guys? Direction ratios. Now, direction ratios are the very important part of 3D. What are direction ratios, guys? Direction ratios are numbers which are proportional to direction cosine. They are usually denoted by A, B, and C. That is, A, B, C is proportional to LM, N. These are some very important points here. If LMN are direction cosines and lambda is any proportionality constant, because the direction ratios are proportional to direction cosine, there must be a proportionality constant to be introduced. So lambda is proportionality constant, then a direction cosines can be given by lambda L, lambda M, lambda N, where the values of lambda is up to us to choose. Okay, I can put lambda equal to 2, 3, 4, 8, -1, -2, half, 1 by 4, 1 by 6, and one more thing, as we know, it is direction ratios. That means they are ratios. And we know that in a ratio, we can divide the ratio and get it into the simplest form. So similarly, if I have been given lambda, lambda b, lambda c direction cosines, then I can direction ratios, then I can divide by lambda because they are ratios. Right? For example, you must know that 2:4 is same as 1:2. Why? Because these are ratios. Similarly, I can cancel out lambda and I'll get A, B, and C. If A, B, C are direction cosines of the line, then these are direction, sorry, if A, B, C are direction ratios, then these are direction cosines. L, M, and N. What is L? A upon under root of A square plus B square plus C square and so on. Please note this is plus or minus. As I told you, it can have two direction. Vectors have two direction along a line, either this or either antipath. Vector equation of a line. So I hope you know this. What is the vector equation of the line? It is r vector equals to a vector plus lambda or t b vector. And what is the vector Cartesian equation of line? It is this Cartesian form or symmetric form, right? What is a? A is the position vector. And what is v? V is the parallel vector. That means if I want to draw the diagram, this is the straight line. This is any point A with position vector A vector, and this is the vector along the straight line, which is B. Same is here for Cartesian form. Here the line passes through x1, y1, z1. That means in terms of coordinates. And the vector B vector has the dr or direction ratios as LM and N. Next is skew lines. What are skew lines, guys? Skew lines are non-coplanar lines. That means those lines neither intersect nor are parallel to each other. Right? So the shortest distance between two skew lines, I hope you know, because this is a very important concept. Many times, like in every year, there are many sets. In at least 80% of the sets, the question on skew line is asked, and the question is very simple: find the distance between the skew line, or which we say as find the shortest distance between the skew line. Correct, guys? So let's see how to get the shortest distance between the skew lines. Here, I am purposely revising this with more focus because If you see the paper or see the sets of 2023 also, we'll see the JPYQ is 2023. This year's PYQs, you will see, you'll notice that the questions on this shortest distance are asked many times. So let's see. Suppose these are two non-coplanar lines, then this is the shortest distance between the lines. Let us say this is D. What? Let's say this equation of this line is R vector equals to A vector plus lambda times B vector, and R vector equals to C vector plus mu times D vector. So here this is a point A and this is a point C. If we join this, we'll get AC, and this is B vector cross C vector. So if you know, how do we find the shortest distance? So D is basically projection of AC vector on B vector cross D vector. Sorry, it is B vector cross D vector, right? So that means AC vector dot B vector cross D vector upon mod of B vector cross D vector. This is a distance. Let us say capital D. Shortest distance, capital D. So this is very important formula. It is important in your not Cartesian form. It is more important in vector form. So this was all, as we said that the plane, we do not have planes, right? So let's jump into the PYQs directly without further wasting or further revising, because plane is not there. It is better to not revise plane, and let's start into the questions. So these are the JE Mains 2023, this year's January attempt questions which were asked. Let's see how the question from 3D comes. See, the first question is on shortest distance. Shortest distance between the lines is 9. Then we have to find the value of alpha. So just now we said this is A plus lambda times B. This is C plus lambda times D, right? So what was the shortest distance? The shortest distance was equals to AC dot B cross D upon modulus of B cross D. Let us find AC. This is A, this is C. So AC is equals to, so we can find CA also, right? Or it is better to find CA. Okay, let's find AC, no issue. Minus 4 minus alpha I plus 0J plus minus 3K. Let us find B cross D. I hope you know HTP, right? How to calculate HTP? So basically, we'll calculate HTP by using determinant. So the value of the numerator is determinant of minus 4 minus alpha 0 minus 3. B 1 minus 2 and 2. D 3 minus 2 minus 2. Let's calculate. So we'll get minus of 4 plus alpha into 4 plus 4, which is 8. Right now, 2 to the 4 plus 4. 0 minus 3 into minus 2 plus 6. So 4, which is minus 32 minus 8 alpha minus 12. So it is minus 8 alpha minus 44. The value of numerator. Let us find B cross D. B cross D. I, J, K. 1 minus 2, 2. 3 minus 2 minus. What is B cross D? I into 4 plus 4, 8I minus 2 minus 6 minus 8. K minus 2 plus 6 plus 4K. What is its modulus then? Modulus of B cross D is under root of 64 plus 64 plus 16. 128, 138, 144. So 12. So the shortest distance came to be, since shortest distance is distance, we'll use mod. So it will become 8 alpha plus 44 upon 12, which to us it was given as 9. So 8 alpha plus 44 is equals to 108. 8 alpha equals to 64, I think, or 54. 64, right? Yeah. So alpha equals to 8. This is my answer. This is an integer type question, guys. Alpha equals to 8. Okay, let's see what we have next. Yeah, the angle between the straight lines whose direction cosines are given. Now, this is also a famous question. You must have done this many times. It is as well as in your NCERT. So for this, we solve these two equations simultaneously, right? Let us solve these equations. What we'll get from here? N is equals to 2L plus 2M. We'll substitute this here. What we'll get? M into 2L plus 2M plus L into 2L plus 2M plus Lm equals to 0. So 2Lm plus 2M square plus 2L square plus 2Lm plus Lm equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. If we rearrange, we'll get 2L square plus 5Lm plus 2M square equals to 0. We can easily factorize it. 4 ones are 4. So we'll get 2L square plus 4Lm plus Lm equals to 0. We can take 2L common, L plus 2M plus M common, L plus 2M. So we'll get L plus 2M into 2L plus M. So we'll get L equals to minus 2M or L equals to minus M by 2. Okay. So if L equals to minus 2M, and N will be equals to minus 4M. And if L equals to minus L by 2L equals to minus M, N equals to M. So we can write L, M, N. It will be minus 2M, M, minus 2M. L and N, right? Minus 4m plus 2n minus 2. Okay. So we can cancel out m, as we saw, we can cancel out direction ratios. So minus 2, 1, minus 2. Same here we can do L, M, N. So L is minus m by 2, m is m is m. Can cancel out. So minus 1 by 2 will multiply by 2. So minus 1, 2 and 2. We want to find the angle. These are the direction ratios. How to find angle? We use cos theta. This dot this. So we'll get 2 plus 2 minus 4 upon may whatever it is, but numerator made 0. That means theta equals to 90 degrees. This is our answer. It is 90, yeah, it is pi by 2. Got it, guys? Let's move on to the next. Okay, this is also a good question. Let us try to interpret what it is given. First, it is given A and B belongs to real numbers, mirror image of the point with respect to line. Okay, so let us try to draw a diagram here. So this is a line. Let's say this is the given line, which is okay. Let us not plot the line, the equation of line. This is the DRS, which is 7, 5 minus 9. Now it is saying that here there is a point which is P, A, 6, 9, whose mirror image is this point, let's say P dash, which is 20, B, minus A, minus. Now see, this is a mirror image. That means this is perpendicular. So we can easily get the value of A and B by using the condition. What condition will we use, guys? P dash is perpendicular to this direction ratios M vector. So P dash dot M vector will be equals to 0. I hope you are getting it, right? What will be P dash, guys? So let us write P dash. It will be 20 minus A, comma, B minus 6, comma, minus A minus 18. Now P dash dot M equals to 0. Let us find the dot product. We'll get 7 into 20 minus A plus 5 into B minus 6 plus 9 into A minus A plus 8 equals to 0. I cancel out the minus. Right, guys? Chalo. So 140 minus 7A plus 5B minus 30 plus 9A plus 18 nines are 162 equals to 0. Did we do a mistake anywhere? A69 20 B minus A minus 75 minus 20 minus A B minus 6 minus A minus 18. 7 into 20 minus A, 5 into B minus 6 plus 9 into minus 9 into A plus 18. 7,140 minus 7a plus 5b minus 30 plus 9a plus 162. Okay. So I think there is a mistake here. There shouldn't be. Okay. Never mind. Oh. I think here there is a mistake. Here it should be not A. Okay, I'll check it. Because here if you simplify it, I think we'll get 9a minus 7a. 2a plus 5b, 110. So plus 272 equals to 0. And we don't have other equation. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, never mind. Let's see the next. I think there is a correction in the question. Let's look at the next one. So the next one is the equation of the line through the point and perpendicular to the line. So this is the given line. This is a required line. It passes through point 0, 1, 2. So let this point be P. And these are 2, 3, minus 2. So we can get the coordinates of point P, right? By saying this, how can we get coordinates of point P? It will be 2 lambda plus 1, comma 3 lambda minus 1, minus 2 lambda plus 1. Right? So let this be point A. Now it's time to get AP vector dot. Let this be M vector. So AP vector dot M vector equals to 0. Why? Because AP and M are perpendicular. So AP vector dot M vector equals to 0. So if AP vector dot M vector equals to 0, what is AP vector? P minus A. So AP vector, let us first write AP vector P minus A. So 2 lambda plus 1, comma 3 lambda minus 2, comma minus 2 lambda minus 1. So let's take dot product of this with 2, 3 minus 2. Right? So if we take dot product, we'll get 2 into 2 lambda. I'm writing directly, right, guys? This into this. So 4 lambda plus 2 plus 9 lambda minus 6 plus 4 lambda plus 2 equals to 0. So 17 lambda. So I got the lambdas all. 4 equals to 2. So lambda is 2 by 17. Now, if I substitute lambda here, I'll get the coordinates of P. So what are the coordinates of P? 4 by 17 plus 1. So 4 plus 17. 21 by 17. 6 by 17 minus 1. 6 minus 17. Minus 11 by 17. Minus 1 minus 4 by 17. So 17 minus 4. 13 by 17. These are the coordinates of P. So once I got the coordinates of P, I'll get the vector which is AP vector. Once I get AP vector, I'll get the direction ratios. So let's get the direction ratios. The AP vector is here. So if I substitute it here, I'll get AP vector. Right? So the direction ratios are, the point is 0, 1 and 2. Right? So it will be x upon something equals to y minus 1 upon something equals to z minus 2 upon something. Okay, 2 lambda plus 1. So this is AP vector. AP vector will be 21 by 17, 3 lambda minus 2. 6 by 17 6 by 17 minus 2. 6 by 17 minus 2. 6 by 17 minus 2. 6 minus 34. 28 by 17. Minus 2 lambda minus. So minus 4 by 17 minus 1. So minus 21 by 17. Now we can cancel out 17 as it is dr. And we can divide by 7. So it will be 3 minus 4 minus 3. Or minus 3, 4, sorry, minus 3, 4, and 3. So the correct option is 4. Let's move on to the next question. Now you can see the dates also here. I have included dates in this. Yeah. So consider line L3 have direction ratios intersect L1 and L2 at point P and Q. Let me draw the diagram here. Let's say this is L1, this is L2, this is L3. L1, L2, L3. Let's say this is point. Is it given? No. This is point P, this is point Q, and the DRs are given as 1, minus 1, and minus 2. So 1, minus 1, and minus 2. Right. So we have to get the coordinates of P and Q, and then we'll use PQ. Let this be M parallel to M. So if PQ is parallel to M, we can compare coefficients. So let's get P. P is on L1. So I can write P as 2 lambda plus 1, comma, lambda plus 3, comma, 2 lambda plus 2, and Q is on L2. So I can write Q as mu plus 2, 2 mu plus 2, and 3 mu plus 3. So if I try to get PQ vector, what it will look like? This minus this. So mu minus 2 lambda plus 1, comma. This minus this. 2 mu minus lambda minus 1. This minus this. So 3 mu minus 2 lambda plus 1. Right? Now PQ is parallel to M. That means we can compare the coefficients. So that means mu minus 2 lambda plus 1 upon 1 is equals to 2 mu minus lambda minus 1 upon minus 1 is equals to 3 mu minus 2 lambda plus 1 upon this minus 2. Now, if we solve this simultaneously, we'll get the value of lambda and mu. Once we get the value of lambda and mu, we'll get the coordinates of P and Q. Let us solve it. So if I put minus plus plus, it will be. Yeah, so if I equate, I'll get 3 mu minus 3 lambda equals to 0. That means mu equals to lambda. If I equate these two, I'll get minus 4 mu, sorry, plus 4 mu minus 2 lambda minus 2 is equal to 3 mu minus 2 lambda plus 1. So I guess minus 2 gets cancelled. You get mu equals to 3, which is equals to lambda. That means P के coordinates are 3. 6 plus 1, 7. 3 plus 3, 6. So 6, 7, 8. And इसके 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So distance PQ will be equals to under root of this minus this whole square, which is 4, plus this minus this whole square, which is 4. This minus this whole square is 16. So under root of 24. What is under root of 24? 2 root 6. 6 4s are 20. So 2 root 6 means answer A. Got it, guys? Let's see the next. 25th January, shift 1. Distance of point from the line through the point and parallel to. So it is very simple, guys. Superb simple. The equation of this line. This is the point P. 4, 6, minus 2. You have to find its distance from this line whose DRs are 3, 3, minus 1. Right, guys? So, what are we going to do? Here it is a point A, let this be M. What is point A? It passes through the point minus 3, 2, 3. So we can get AP. AP vector is P minus A. 7, 4, minus 5. So we can easily get mod of AP under root of 49 plus 16 plus 25, which is 0, 1 carry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Root 80, I think. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 9, 0, 2 carry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Root 90. We want this distance. Now this distance, AM. AM is projection of AP on M. Projection of AP on M. So that means AP dot M upon mod of M. We have AP, we have M. Let's take dot product. 21 plus 12 plus 5 upon mod of M. 9 plus 9, 18. So root 90. So it is 12 plus 5, 17. 21 plus 17, 38 by root 90. Which I can write it as 19 2s, na? So 2 root 90. Now, we'll use Pythagoras. What does Pythagoras says? The required distance PM square will be equals to AP square minus AM square. What is AP square? AP is root 90. AP square will be 90 minus. AM is 2 root 90. AM square 4 into 90, which is 76, right? So what will we get? We'll get 14 pm square. So what will be the pm required distance? It will be root 14, which is our option, yeah, 4. So I think the time is up, and thank you guys. Thank you all for joining. We are done with the PYQs or one shot of 3D. We'll meet again in the next class with another one shot, that is tomorrow. Till then, bye bye guys. Everyone take